Hey y'all, it is Thursday, January 30th, 2014, and you're watching Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works with me, Texas Danielle. This week's topic is weight loss surgery hard? Tell your journey, summary, type, the years post-op, any complications, starting weight, goal weight, current weight, etc. And then share my answer. Is weight loss surgery hard for you? If so, what about it is hard and why is it hard? Has it or does it get easier? So I took notes because I'm going to try to condense this as much as I can. But before I get to that, I just want to thank everybody who watches my proof videos and thank Wendy for actually asking me to be on proof. I am coming up on my 1 year mark of being with this channel, and I am so excited, and I just love it. So, and also, y'all keep her in your thoughts and prayers. Her family is going through a tough time. So, yeah, if you're watching, Wendy, I keep thinking about you and wondering about your family. I'm watching. So, yeah, thinking about you. So, I will answer the question second. I'm going to tell my story. March 2012, I went to my gynecologist for infertility issues with me and my husband. The issues were with me. I have PCOS, and I don't know if I have it still or not. Basically, my lady bits weren't working, and it was weight related. My doctor suggested weight loss surgery, and I said I had thought about it, never did anything about it, but that the PCP I had at the time was very anti-weight loss surgery. So he suggested I get a new one. That's just not even part of it. But he suggested the lap band, and he explained to me that the lap band is, in his mind, the safest weight loss surgery to have and conceive a child afterwards, which is one of the goals, obviously, I went to him for. So I looked into it. I went to a weight loss surgery seminar in March with my weight loss surgery clinic. I left them my insurance information. I got a call back 2 days later saying I had approval and that my insurance required a 6-month pre-op medically supervised weight loss plan / diet. So I said, all right, that's awesome. When can I get in? I got in the next day for my surgical consult, and then the day after to start my medically pre-op diet. And the lady had mentioned that I was very lucky because usually they're 6 weeks out. And they had a spot open, and I'm very much a sign person. Like, I take a lot of things as if it's meant to happen, it'll happen. And the fact that this happened so fast, I took it as another sign that, yeah, this is probably something I should be doing and thinking more seriously about. So I did a bunch of research and everything in this whole, it took me a month from my highest weight in March 2012 to whenever I first got in to see my doctor, weight loss surgery clinic. That took a whole month. I was very lucky, did a lot of research, lots and lots of research. And so then I decided the lap band was correct for me. So we started my pre-op diet. I started at my highest weight has been 300. That is what is recorded at my doctor's scale. So that is the weight I'm going with. I have no idea if I ever got higher. So I go with 300. So April 2nd, 2012 is the day I started my medically supervised pre-op diet plan. I took 3 days after I got the instructions for the plan for myself to prepare. And since then, I feel that I have followed the diet, the lifestyle, 80% of the time. And basically, the diet that they give you is a weight loss surgery person's diet, with the exception of I could have ate cake still and not get, I didn't get stuck. I didn't get any of the consequences that a weight loss surgery patient has to go through. So, that is my little thing. So April I started it. I got approval actually at the 6-month mark at 6-month mark in October 2012. But it was the end of October. I wanted to do Christmas, one last Christmas and one last Thanksgiving. And I wanted to do one last trip home to Texas because I didn't know my last one was going to be my last trip home. Basically so I could have gorged myself, and I didn't know it. So I went down and I had a blast at home. I had my one last hurrah of all my favorite foods, and that is it. That was December 2012. Come January 2013, I had my lap band placed. And in the 9 months it took me to get approval, start the surgery date to surgery day, was 9 months, and I lost 75 pounds in those 9 months. I rocked it, and I think it really helped. If you have to have a medically supervised weight eating period, I just tell everybody, look at it as a blessing. It is the time for you to practice, to get these habits, to make them a lifestyle before you actually have to. I was living the weight loss surgery lifestyle without the consequences of weight loss surgery pre-op. And that made the transition very easy for me, guys. So, had surgery. The only thing that had to change in my diet from pre-op to post-op was how I measured my food. I weighed my food on a scale, and I still do. But very firstly, post-op, they wanted me to measure by volume. So I had my 1/3 cup measuring. They wanted me to only eat 1/3 a cup at a time. And that's what I did. I stuffed stuff in my little cup and ate it. And well, I put it on a plate and spread it out. But that is what I did. So, if you were paying attention, it's January 2014. I have met my 1-year surgiversary, and in that time I have lost 55 pounds, so my current weight is in 170. That is where I'm at. I love it. My goal weight is to be 140, so that's 30 more pounds to go. I'm not really putting myself on a timeline of when I get to 140, but it's something I personally want to shoot for. I did have my visit with my doctors, and he said that I am one of the best lap band patients they have. He said he never has to worry about me not following rules. He doesn't have to worry about me not getting in my protein, because they look, they check out my stuff. I speak at seminars for them. And he said, medically, I am healthy. There is no medical issues with me anymore that they know of. I mean, obviously, they can't take care of my lady bits, so they don't know anything about that end. But he said, technically, with them, I am a weight loss surgery success. I am one of the most successful patients they have with the lap band. And I do not have to lose any more weight by their scale. However, I still want to go for more. So I'm going to go for more. I didn't, let's see here. So, I have been very, very lucky with my lap band and the fact that I haven't had any real medical issues. I know some people had just luck of the draw, they don't get it. The one issue I do have with my lap band is my port access, my access port. They must have attached it to a really big fat pad, but that fat pad is since dissolving. So my port, he sits like this, but I call my port Peter, so that's why he has a heat. It rotates back and forth. They can still access it to do fills, and whenever I'm standing, it only rolls over whenever I'm laying down on my back, and that's if you move it. So they said it's fine. Eventually, we will do a surgery to do a port revision, and I'll get a low profile port as well, since my port does stick out as it is. At 6 months post-op, guys, I had my labs drawn because I was extremely tired and I was worried about being vitamin deficient. It ended up being that I just needed more sleep, so I have learned that sleep needs to be a part of my exercise routine, my daily routine, and make sure I get enough of it, because otherwise my body, I just don't get in enough nutrients, and whenever you don't get enough and then you're burning more, it just doesn't work, guys. I have learned that. Another issue that no one ever told me about with weight loss surgery, guys, and it's not really a big issue, it's just more of an annoyance, is for us females, if you're of childbearing age, you know, to have a child, you have to have Aunt Flo, and my Aunt Flo in the 1 year has moved a full month in her start days, which is crazy, but my clinic said that is to be expected, and once I stop losing weight, everything should go back to normal. Whatever my new normal will be, I have no clue. But, yeah. So, yeah. All right. So, is weight loss surgery hard? Yes. If it was easy, everybody could do it, and everybody would be a success. Tell me what's hard about following a diet regimen that you have to change to, so that way your body can get what it needs to survive. What's hard is being really hungry and driving past all these fast food restaurants that has food for cheaper and coming home and eating your lunch meat that you bought instead of just stopping real quick for something. It's hard to go from taking no pills at all to having to remember to take 4 or 5 pills a day for vitamins and supplements. It is hard to go from being a couch potato to someone who is fit and loves to work out and needs to work out just to burn off the energy that they have now. It is hard to keep my water up. I find that if I purposely don't focus on it, it slips, and then I get dehydrated, and then I get a headache, and then I feel like crap, and then I want to sleep, and then I'm still not drinking my water. So it's hard to stay up on it, guys. It is a very hard thing to deal with. It is definitely one of the hardest things I have ever done in my life. But it's definitely one of the best things I've ever done for me and for my husband and for my future children and for my family now. I'm more active. On my 1-year Side Body Shop Wednesday, I had a friend of mine ask me if I was happier. And it wasn't that I was unhappy beforehand, but I wasn't living. I wasn't living life. I wasn't enjoying things and doing things that make me happy. So, like, I am happier, guys. I am a happier person than I was 2 years ago whenever I started this whole journey. I find joy in the smallest things. I am more appreciative of my body and what I do to my body and what I do for my body to make it better. I'm pretty sure my husband's happier with the new person he got out of me having weight loss surgery. I mean, we are active people now, and we go out and have fun, and so definitely weight loss surgery is hard, and it is one of the hardest things I've ever done. Well, somebody's at the door, so I gotta go. Bye, guys.